What if Maya didn't speak out? What if Langston Hughes didn't write it down? What if Josephine Baker didn't dance it out? No. Tell me, where would we be now? What if Sojourner never told the truth? Or Ida B. Wells never printed the news? Harriet never went underground. Where would we be now? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. We can change the world with our love, 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 love.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
First, I just want to say thank you to my thousands of viewers. Yes, thousands of viewers. It means so much to me to have you even tune in to hear what I have to say. Truly, truly humbled. My subscribers, thank you, thank you for taking the time to click that button. Like, subscribe, comment, y'all. This is my dream unfolding before you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping. Thank you. Here at the Daily Dose, we have this side, that side, and the truth. We give it to you straight. We let you decide. Come with me on this journey. Let's have these conversations. Today, I'll start with that side.
What do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
Report live from the other side of America.
Republicans, the president, and all of his, at this point, we'll call them not even minions, because that is a discriminatory drag against minions, because we love minions. The President of the United States has gotten on TV and lied to us more than I care to count. I don't understand how, with fact checkers and with actual facts and actual footage and actual audio, you people are still confused about what this man's agenda is.
Will always put America first. He will always protect American citizens. We will not see diseases like the coronavirus come here.
The 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero.
This president has this under control. Right now, we're proceeding as normal. Joe Biden's looking for an excuse to get off the campaign trail.
50 or 60,000 people, 65,000 people, 75, 80 or 90,000 people. They had minimum numbers of 100,000, and I think we're going to beat that. We have between 100 and 200,000. We all together have done a very good job.
The United States has now registered 200,000 coronavirus deaths.
The death toll will surpass 410,000 by January.
Why haven't you said anything about the U.S. hitting 200,000 deaths?
Go ahead. Anybody else?
The president has always been clear-eyed with the American people. He was always clear-eyed about the lives we could lose.
I have no idea how you can be confused about the agenda of the president, or his cabinet, or his flunkies. Here's what we won't do going past November. We will no longer allow a government to try to control us for their own purposes and their own advancement. We are done with that. Everybody else, for a moment, have a seat. People of color have been carrying this country for centuries, without recognition, without advancement, without earnings, hell, without even a thank you. Come November 3rd, let's show them the change is possible. Everybody who stands next to the president and bows when he barks order, you're a part of the problem. When you took that oath of your office, it wasn't to a singular man. It was to this country. What are we letting Donald Trump do to America? It's like America's unraveling at the seams. It's like our stitching is falling apart. It's like the greatest nation in the world is getting weak. America, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Change. Biden, Harris, 2020. Remember, no one who done this to your ancestors.
The first quail calls, follow the drink and go. For the old man is waiting for, carry you to freedom, follow the drink and go.
Can try to give me the keys to heaven. Moving on to something even more serious. With that side. That side wants to continuously lie to us and say that the coronavirus is but yet a small thing, when in fact there are over 17 states that are back on the rise. I know too many people who have lost too many people to COVID already. Tell us the truth. Stop lying to us. Every time a drug company gets close in their clinical trials, they pull back because why? It's killing these people. It's hurting these people. It's affecting these people. Tell us the truth. I don't trust anyone who doesn't trust me with the truth. Think about that. I don't trust anyone who doesn't trust me with the truth. Allow me to decide. Allow me to have some hand in my fate. I know the book is written, but at least allow me to turn the page. Almost 220,000 Americans have lost their lives due to COVID-19. 220,000 people. And this man says it is what it is. It's not! Why is nobody angry? Why is nobody upset? Why is nobody furious? Why is life not important? Why is the dollar more important than a life? How can you put a price on a man's soul when his soul is priceless?
I'm talking about the president, the one who called you a liar. The one who said your wife was ugly. That guy. You know, the guy now who you won't say anything about.
You know
when
what?
You could have slowed it down and you didn't,
Chris,
you
when
own
your
it.
brother has presided over the state with the highest death rate in the country.
And New York's record will stand for itself.
I know your brother didn't want those people to lose their lives, but you shouldn't play politics with
So
the
you don't
attack.
think he intentionally killed them? That's good. That's
No,
very charitable of you, Ted.
Of course not. But I do think we can have a very reasonable policy discussion.
To watch guys like you stand by and stroke your beard like a wise man instead of telling the president to get on it when you have power.
How about tell your brother to get on it?
My brother will stand for his own record. Why don't you talk to the president the way you talk to my brother, Ted? You afraid of him? You think he'll smack you down at home?
House passed a bill in May, and the Senate went on vacation. I mean, you just don't do that. You negotiate. Senator, it is a national crisis.
I'll give you a few seconds, Senator, if you want to respond to that. That was a little bit out of order in time.
You mean to her ridiculous comment?
Yes.
No.
All right.
One of my proudest moments is when I looked at Barack Obama in the eye and I said, Mr. President, you will not fill this Supreme Court vacancy.
So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
I'm the one that brought back football. By the way, I brought back Big Ten football. It was me, and I'm very happy to do it.
Virus delivering a hard hit to the NFL.
New England Patriots training facility shut down for the third time in just 10 days after another player tested positive.
There is no law or rule that prohibits you from releasing your tax returns.
Except common sense and intelligence.
As you know, the New York Times has obtained, it says, years of your tax returns, among other things. It says that you have debts of approximately $421 million that you have personally guaranteed and that will come due in the next 4 years. The question is, on behalf of voters, who do you owe $421 million
first of all,
to?
let me answer. What they did is illegal, number one. Also, the numbers are all wrong with the numbers they released. And just so you understand, when you have a lot of real estate, I have real estate, you know a lot of it, okay? Right down the road, Doral. I have a very, very small percentage of debt compared, in fact, some of it I did as favors to institutions that wanted to loan me money. $400 million compared to the assets that I have, all of these great properties all over the world, and frankly, the Bank of America building in San Francisco.
When was your last negative test? There's a little bit of I guess, confusion about this, and I think we can clear it up.
Yeah, and there shouldn't.
Your first positive test was Thursday, October 1st, okay? When was your last negative test? When did you last remember having a negative test?
Well, I test quite a bit, and I can tell you that before the debate, which I thought it was a very good debate, and I felt fantastically. I had no problem before.
Did you test the day of the debate?
I don't know. I don't even remember. I test all the time. But I can tell you this. After the debate, like I guess a day or so, I think it was Thursday evening, maybe even late Thursday evening, I tested positive. That's when I first found out about
back
it.
to the debate, because the debate commission's rules, it was the honor system, would be that you would come with a negative test. You say you don't know if you got a test on the day of the debate?
I have no problem. Again, the doctors do it. I don't ask them. I test all the time, and they...
Did you take a test, though, on the day of the debate?
You know, if you ask the doctor, they'll give you a perfect answer. But they take a test, and I leave, and I go about my business.
Did you take a test on the day of the debate, I guess, is the bottom line?
I probably did, and I took a test the day before and the day before, and I was always in great shape, and I was in great shape for the debate.
All of your public health officials, your administration, they're in unison about this.
No.
They're all in unison about it. The University of Washington, which is they have a model that your coronavirus task force relies on, says that if everyone wore a mask, you could cut expected deaths in half.
And then you have other people that disagree.
Well, what does that mean?
Scott Atkins, if you look at Scott, Dr. Scott, he's from great guy, Stanford, he will tell you that
he's not an infectious disease expert.
Oh, I don't know. Look, he's an expert. He's one of the great experts of the world.
But I don't get it, because you have so much power and influence as president. You could go to you could require it at your rallies, and you could say, everyone put on a mask right now, and the University of Washington says you would save lives.
The coronavirus is affecting every single one of us. There are parents homeschooling. There are parents sending their children to school afraid that they would bring home something that they can't get rid of. And if they're strong enough, and if their immune system is built up enough to handle it, what about grandma? What about grandpa? What about uncle? What about auntie? What about our cousins? What about your sister? What about your brother? What about your friends? Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. Why is that so difficult? Why is that so hard to grasp? Why is everyone so afraid of the truth? I want to switch gears. This side.
Gentrification is what happens when the property value of a certain area is brought down. You listening? To bring the property value down. They can buy the land at a lower price. Then they move all the people out, raise the property value, and sell it at a profit.
I'm just a boy from the hood. I feel like furious styles. Gentrification in our ghetto. This nation is ours. We built this shit. Yeah, we built this shit.
Good old Democrats. Get it together. Get your shit together. Enough is enough. Do something. We built these houses for the people, by the people. Do something. You have hundreds and thousands of Americans hungry. You have millions of Americans unemployed or unemployment. You have a teeny tiny bit of the Americans who are doing just great because they're part of that 1% who makes more than $150,000 a year. So forget everyone else. Do something! We created these branches, we created this cabinet, we created this space, we created all of this not to benefit just 5 families. We created this to benefit the American people. And if that wasn't the plan of purpose, guess what? Come 2020, November 3rd, we're taking over. It's time. You've had enough. We need this side to be on our side. Nancy Pelosi. Verbiage. People are starving and you're worried about verbiage. Me being a highly educated man, I do know the difference between will and may. I do know that they can carry different weights. However, that baby starving doesn't care. Do something. So get it together. We have, for the first time ever, a Black and Asian American woman vice president nominee. Times are changing. The winds of change are blowing. It's possible. This side isn't totally lost. It isn't totally hopeless. Even Biden, he worked for 8 years under Obama. His views in the past may be different than there's views now. Or he may be an undercover racist. But at least he's an undercover racist. Donald Trump is hate in your face, hate in your face, hate in your face. And love will change the world. Love will change the world. I know it's cliche. I know it's geeky. I know it's nerdy, but love will change the world. Watch us. I don't think we've ever stood together like we've stood together now. Not since we were the world. The truth. We've lost more Americans since March than we've ever lost in our existence. Truth. There is no mail scandal. There is no ballot mix-up. There is no huge conspiracy surrounding the mail. It's one man trying to put anything he can in your mind to confuse you so that you vote for him on purpose of default. Guess what, Donald? We're smarter than that. And you're not as smart as you think. Neither side has come forth since March with a plan for the American people to help pull us out of this pandemic. Our numbers are rising. Our cases are rising, the deaths are rising, unemployment is back rising, but the economy is doing great. That 1%, fucking awesome. Karma is real, and it exists. You have to pay for the karma of your ancestors. And I get to dwell and rejoice in the reverence of mine. The truth is, November 3rd, 2020, is not only one of the most important elections of our lifetime, it is the most important election of our lifetime. You wonder why we can't breathe? You wonder why they think they can kill us on national TV? You want to know why they think they can come into our homes and murder us in our sleep? Donald Trump is the reason they think they can kill us while we rest. November 3rd. November 3rd. November 3rd. It's important, not just to me because of the color of my skin, but to you because of the content of your character. The saying is that the truth will set you free. Do you actually believe that? Or are you hiding behind this stigma. Afraid of the truth. Truth. We have allowed white supremacy to dictate the way that America is shaped. These are facts. We have allowed white supremacy to weave a plan that is modern day America. Why are we not angry? Why are we not pissed? Why are we not threatening to destroy all of this? Because we've become complacent. We've allowed them to make us think that this is what we need to survive. It's not. What we need is equality. Why won't you let us dream? Why won't you let us dream? Do you think the dream was created for you to share alone? Do you think the dream was created solely for you? If you support Donald Trump, then this is how you believe. I have to give an acknowledgement to this. The more passionate I am about something, the louder I get, the more raised my voice is, the more passionately my words come out. I apologize if that's too much for you. Lying like a bug. Bruh, it is what it is. Like, subscribe, comment. Remember me, D1 for the people. That's me, y'all. I just want to have conversations with my friends. I want us to exchange dialogue. Watch yourself, because this is my platform. I'll erase it in a minute. But no, I want us to talk. You know what I mean? Like, if it's uncomfortable, afterwards eat a cookie. Like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to always agree in conversation. Conversation alone, in theory, is one party and another party having dialogue. And unless we're the exact same, our dialogue is going to be different. That's okay. At least we're having conversations. This side, that side, and the truth. Simple. It could all be so simple. I am D1 for the people, and this is your daily dose.
What if Maya didn't speak out? What if Langston Hughes didn't write it down? What if Josephine Baker didn't dance it out? No. Tell me, where would we be now? What if Sojourner never told the truth? Or Ida B. Wells never printed the news? Harriet never went underground. Where would we be now? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. We can change the world with our